Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs, and I am here today because I was tagged by JimmyLani Creations to answer 10 questions. I have them here on my phone. Before I get started, I want to say thank you so much, JimmyLani, for thinking about me for this Tag It Challenge, and I will leave a link to her channel down below. Definitely go and check her out and show her some love and some support, and if you haven't subbed already, then by all means, please do. All right, you guys. So let's get this started. So I've been asked 10 questions. Um, and I'm going to read to you what all of the questions are real quick, and then I'm going to go one by one. So the questions that I was asked were, what was the first thing you crafted? What is your favorite technique or medium? What medium would you like to try? What are 3 of your favorite creations? Have you ever been to a craft expo? What was the first challenge you participated in? What is your favorite tool? What is your favorite animal? And have you used your favorite animal as inspiration in your crafts? And then the last question is, why do you craft? So the first question, what was the first thing that you ever crafted? Well, if we're talking about on YouTube, I started my channel doing like altered, well, I was doing mixed media, but I was using like hardcovers of books as canvases. So that's more or less the first thing that I started creating when I first came to YouTube, as far as like my first videos and stuff like that. But I've always been somewhat that has liked crafting. I've always been into like crafting and painting and art and stuff like that since like really small. It's just something that I've always kind of geared to. It's been my way of like, expression and stuff like that. So I've always been, I guess, always just something that I like to do and continue to love to this very day. The next question is, what is your favorite technique or medium? As far as medium is concerned, I would say that what I tend to use the most is glue, any type of glue, all different kinds of glue, be that it's matte medium or heavy gel, or just regular like, adhesive, tacky glues. I always keep going back to glues. But one thing that I cannot kind of live without is like gesso and texture paste. Those are the 2 things that I use the most, as the kind of art that I create always requires me to have to apply those mediums onto surfaces, and on, and over the things that I create in order to seal them and in order to create textures and things like that. The third question is, what medium would you like to try? I'm not really quite sure as far as that. I've tried a lot of different mediums, from crackle paste to um, embossing paste, all different kinds of mediums to that degree. I'm not really sure of anything that I have yet to try, but I'm pretty sure that there is. Maybe by like other brands and other makers. But I've tried like triple thick and gel mediums and all different kinds of mediums like that. So I think I've tried a little bit of everything so far. But oh, you know what I haven't tried that I would like to try, actually, now that I think about it, are the rust mediums, like the mediums that they give the rust effect. That's something that I haven't tried yet. So that would be something cool to try and see and play with in the future. Let's see. What are 3 of your favorite creations? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I definitely like creating art like this, which is kind of like why I put this here. This is the latest thing that I created. This is the last canvas for the summer canvas giveaway series that I've been doing all summer long. And I love doing things like this that require, that it's layer upon layer. And you can, use all different kinds of just regular trinkets and just different things, and then give it like a whole new meaning, a whole new life, just with application. I love seeing the transformation of how it goes from something that is like, oh my God, that just doesn't look right, to the end result. So I love doing this kind of art. And when it comes to this, I love them all, to be honest with you. I love, all of the work that I've done that is like this, like assembled art. I loved all of it. As far as like paper crafting, um, I will have to say that when it comes to paper crafting, I really love creating lap books. Um, I have a few videos on my channel. If you don't know what a lap book is, it's more or less like a folio slash a traveler's notebook slash album. and you can do all kinds of fun things with it and create them in all different kinds of ways. Um, so that's something that I've gotten myself like into a lot heavier this year, and I really love the whole process of creating the lap book. So as far as paper crafting is, is that type of paper crafting. I like building, so I'm like a really kind of hands-on person. So I really like things that deal with a lot of layers, that are not as maybe as simple to create, that really take some time, and you just kind of build layer upon layer upon layer. I like those kinds of projects. So as far as three, I don't know. I don't know. I could probably mention to you what my least favorites are. But as far as my three favorites, I kind of like everything that I'm doing. So I don't know. You guys tell me what are your three favorites in the description area down below. Because I have no idea. I have no idea. To pick three is like really hard for me. Um, so let's see. The next question is, have you ever been to a craft expo? I know I've never been to one. That's definitely something that I would love to do in the future if, God willing and time permitting. That's definitely something that's on my bucket list, is to go to a craft expo at some point in time in my crafting, journey. What was the first challenge that you ever participated in? Ooh, that's a tough one. That is really a tough one. Because I've been on YouTube going on, oh my goodness, it's gonna be like 3 years, I think. This year is gonna be 3 years. So I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna see if I can see it real quick. On my video manager, to see if I can see what was like my very first one. So give me 1 second, you guys, and I'll come back to you with an answer for that. Okay, according to I'm gonna assume that the first challenge that I entered is something that I did a VR for. I might be mistaken here, but the first VR that I did for a challenge was to taste taters. She had a 1500 subby, yeah, 1500 subby giveaway. So I'm pretty sure that I've entered other challenges before that. Um, but I'm not 100% sure right now. It's been a long journey, you guys, so please forgive me if you were my very first and I didn't acknowledge you. I do apologize for that. I'm going to have to do some research on that. I didn't even realize that was one of the questions. I probably would have been a little bit more prepared. So moving on to the next question. Um, what is your favorite tool? I would have to say that my favorite tool are brushes, because a brush is a tool, right? I think so. So I would have to say the brushes are my favorite tool. Second to that would be scissors, because I need something to cut with all the time. I'm always trimming this or trimming that, so definitely scissors. Um, and then everything else kind of falls behind that. But definitely my brushes, that's my number one. That is one thing that I need. I need all the time. I'm constantly replacing. I'm constantly getting new ones. Yeah, so definitely my brushes is my favorite tool. And what is my favorite animal? Hmm. I want to say that I like all animals for the most part, except for snakes and spiders and bugs and sharks and things like that. So those, the ones that can kill you, I don't like. But um, I have a cat and I have two turtles right now. But I've had bunnies, I've had fishes, I've had dogs, I've had all of that. But the ones that I keep constantly getting over and over and over again seems to be kittens. Those are the ones that I've had, I think, most of in my throughout my upbringing, and even as an adult, I have a cat now, so I have my cat Blue. So I'm gonna say cat. I'm gonna say a cat, even though they're a little finicky. But I love dogs too. I really do. I love dogs. They're so sweet and they're so loving and loyal. Um, a cat is only loyal to themselves, but I still love my cat Blue. But yeah, so, and the turtles, I like them, but they're not really interactive. So that's how that kind of goes. They're just there for show, and they're just cute to look at and how big they are and stuff like that. Um, so let's see. Have I ever used my favorite animals? Actually, I did do one art journal page where I created, well, I transformed a regular person. I did like I used a magazine cutout and I turned that person into a cat person. So I'm gonna say yes, I've used my cat as an inspiration for a piece of art that I've created in the past. I also did this really funky mixed media canvas a long time ago. It's not even on my YouTube channel. It's just something that I did before I even really started getting on YouTube, and I call her the crazy cat lady um, because she just looks really nuts, and she's got like these big old glasses. And she's holding her cat like, don't mess with me because I'm gonna throw my cat at you. So I've used my cat or cats, in art before. So yes, and hopefully this is not too loud in the background. Why do I craft? Um, Mainly because it's something that comes really natural to me. Um, like I said, I've always been crafting. I've always loved to either paint. I've always done some kind of artistic something, one way or the other. That's just been who I've been my whole entire life. So I've always liked that. I've always geared towards expressing myself through some type of visual, artistic, one thing or another. Um, and it's, for me, it's very therapeutic. um, it allows me to kind of cleanse my thoughts and my feelings and kind of put them on paper. And if it doesn't serve that purpose, then it just serves the purpose of bringing me to a really kind of calm and serene kind of place, because when you're crafting, you're so focused on what you're doing as you're doing it, that you tend to push away everything else that's happening like around you. Everything else is kind of pushing at you all the time. So me being able to craft and just, focus on what I'm doing at the time, really serves as an escape of just everyday life, if you will. It brings a lot of joy to my heart, and it brings a lot of peace to my mind. Um, and I also enjoy being able to share with you guys, and helping you to kind of, helping you in allowing the art to serve you in whatever way it needs to serve you, to help you, and whatever it needs to help you, be it therapeutic, be it just, peace, sanity, whatever that might be for you. I know what it is for me, but more or less that's what it is. That's why I like to craft. I just love being able to get my hands dirty and just, focus and just do this, and also share with you guys and laugh with you guys, and you guys inspire me, and I hope to be able to also inspire you. And I know that at the end of the day, we're like all part of this one big tree that just keeps providing and keeps providing and keeps providing. So I'm happy to be part of, this living organism, if you will, that, just keeps feeding everybody and just keeps, all inclusive, all welcomed, and usually awesome output from everybody. So that's why I like to craft. And I want to say again, thank you so much, JimmyLani, for asking me to be a part of this. You're supposed to tag somebody, so I'm going to go ahead and tag Theresa's Creations. Teresa, I'm going to leave all of the questions down below in the description area so that you can go ahead and copy it. I'm also going to leave a link to Theresa's channel, you guys, so that if you have not subscribed to her channel, I mean, if you don't know who Theresa's Creation is, then you're probably not living on this side of Earth. Well, maybe not this side of Earth. Maybe you're not on this planet, period. Theresa's an awesome, sweet lady. She's been a part of my, my artistic journey for quite some time, and just super awesome. So definitely go check her out, show her some YouTube love. Thank you, Theresa, for accepting to be a part of this. So go and check her out. I will leave all of the questions down below, and I'll be looking forward to see what her answers are, and also who she's going to be tagging next. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, or any comments or anything like that, or if you just want to say hi, leave that down below. That would be very much appreciated. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I have something really cool that I'm going to be doing on my channel like super soon. I'm just doing like the last little bits. It's something completely new to my channel. Not new in the crafting community because, as you guys know, we've seen a little bit of everything, but definitely new to my channel. And it's something that I'm going to be trying for the very, very first time. And I hope that you guys will like it. I hope that I like it. And I'll catch you guys later on with that. So, bye for now.